In today's video, we are talking about goal clarification for federal employees. Coming up next. Hey, my name is Mel Stubbs. I'm here on behalf of Retirement Benefits Institute, talking to federal employees about their retirement system. And today we're talking about goals. Please like and subscribe if you want to get more information like this. So not only are we talking about goals, but we're talking about clarification of goals. What we find is that when we talk to people, they all want to retire, but when we try to narrow down clearer goals, they get a little fuzzy. So today we're going to talk about how do we clarify these goals. We're going to look at two different ways to go about it. One way is going to be positive. Let's see what's possible. And one way is going to be negative. What are your concerns? So going for the positive way first. What a good thing to do would be to get a financial plan done. Let's put in all of the inputs. Let's put in your federal pension. The survivor benefit details would be in there. Are you getting a supplement or Social Security? What about a spouse's Social Security? Your assets, your life insurances, any of these type things we put in there. We'll also put in your budget. What do you think you're going to be spending? And let's just look and see what is your financial plan going to look like over time. What we find is that people are not really good at compounding interest. They just don't realize how much money can grow over time, and it's mind-blowing when you really look at it. Let's look at this scenario here. This is somebody that is in 2021 now. They're going to retire next year. I think the spouse is going to retire 2 years after that. But this is taking them all the way out to 2057. So I think that's 36 years of future in this graph here. Now what it's showing is that retirement, they're going to have about $450,000. And the way their budget is set up, the pension and Social Securities for the husband and the wife, it covers everything. So they're not going to be spending this money. And if you look at it growing, by the time they're in their 90s, the $450,000 is now going to be $4.5 million. That's mind-blowing. Most people don't even know that something like that is possible. Now the growth rate here is about 5%. So it's not a crazy growth rate like you're going to be 100% in the S fund. To get a 5% growth rate, you could have half of your money in the G fund, earning about 2%. You could have half of your money in the C fund, earning about 8%. That would give you about a 5% average. And the $450,000 can turn into $4.5 million over these 36 years. That's crazy. So once you can see the possibilities of what is out there, now this could help clarify goals. For one, he's supposed to be working one more year. Well, when you look at this might convince you, maybe I'll retire sooner. So maybe one of the goals this could help clarify is retirement date. And if it looks really good in the outer years, maybe you can retire sooner. Another goal this could bring up would be a giving goal. Once you see that there's going to be plenty of money, maybe you can start giving money to churches or charities of your choosing, and that's a blessing for everybody. So usually this goal, it might not be high up on the list until you see the possibilities, and then a giving goal could be used. Now a second way to try to clarify your goals is kind of from the negative viewpoint. What are your concerns, and can we come up with solutions to those concerns? So one concern may be running out of money. Well, as you can see here in this example, this person's not going to be running out of money. They're going to be accumulating lots of it. But a financial plan helps answer that question of, should I run out of money? This shows that you probably shouldn't if your numbers look like this. Another concern is, if something happens to me, am I going to take care of my family well enough? And a financial plan can show that as well. It will show insurance that will kick in at your death. The survivor benefit will kick in. And we can show, are you leaving your family in a good enough position? We can run through the scenarios beforehand and make sure that concern has been answered. Another concern is, what if I have a long-term care event? What if, for 10 years from age 80 to age 90, I'm in a long-term care facility and just spending lots of money? We can run through that scenario as well and make sure there is money set aside for that. If the plan shows you're going to run out of money, then we need to figure something out now on how to fix that. So most of these concerns, there are ways to fix it if you know about it in advance, and we can take steps to do that. So these are just 3 of the concerns that you might have, and this is a good way to clarify goals from the negative viewpoint, or what are my concerns and can I attack each one of those and find a solution for it. A goal is just a stake in the ground way out in the future that you're aiming at, and goals will change over time. You just want to be focusing on the right things and making the best decisions today, sending you in the direction of your goal. Where you end up is just a culmination of your previous decisions. Well, if you need help with this type of stuff, please reach out to Retirement Benefits Institute at their website, retireinstitute.com. Call them at the number on your screen. Reach out and get the help that you need. And until next time, I'm Mel Stubbs.